Shalom and welcome to Mitzvah Torah. This year is entitled An Unknown Giant, who is a major player in causing the Declaration of Independence and bringing God to some degree into the Declaration of Independence and bringing God into the Jewish country, into the state of Israel. Rabbi Yehuda Leib Maimon, a tremendous Talmud Chacham, very close with David Ben-Gurion, and had a major impact on those early events, 48, and on the whole state of Israel. There's a great article in the Jewish press recently about him, and thank you to Shamar for sending it to me. And it speaks to me very much because this year my Yom Midrasha focused in on that moment of the Declaration of Independence. Just a little background on Yehuda Leib Maimon, a tremendous Talmud Chacham, and he had a great relation with David Ben-Gurion. And during those days beforehand, there was a lot of tense discussions. Some said, even go to my ear, we cannot declare the state it's suicide. We're going to lose America's support. We're going to die. We can't. And Rabbi Yehuda Leib says, we have to. He was stuck in Yerushalayim and they were in Tel Aviv. Ben-Gurion flew over a little Piper plane. It's like a one-seater plane. And Leib Maimon had to, in order to fly him to the vote on that fateful beginning of Iyar 1948, so that he can have a majority. And he was sort of dangling from the sea like in a ski lift in that little plane to get over from Yerushalayim to Tel Aviv. Friday night was when the British authority ended. They were going to have the vote then. I mean, the people were not religious, atheists, communists, who knows what they were. And mine says, no way. We are going to vote for the state. We're going to declare it. He was forceful in that way, which of course Ben-Gurion loved. And we are not going to sign it on Friday night and not Saturday night, because if we do it Saturday, I was going to be preparing already on Saturday to get there. On Shabbat, he insisted to be done by 4 o'clock. He insisted Hashem's name is in it. So Yisrael will go alo. And the Apikorsim, the heretic, says, no way, I'm not signing about an open reference to God. Ben-Gurion worked out the little synthesis and says, so Yisrael. So you, Rabbi Maimon, believe it's God. And all the from Jews will believe it's God. And even the from Jews are believers in one way or another. And those Apikorsim that deny God, so they'll believe it's themselves, the rock of Israel. So finally he accepted that. He pushed for kashrus in the army. He pushed for so much in the Jewish identity that we have in the state today. From then he wanted to have a Sanhedrin. Unfortunately, that did not develop. But he was a powerhouse of an individual, and really unnoticed by so many of us, even the religious Zionist world, who know some of the great secular leaders and know some of the great rabbis, Rav Kook, Rav Herzog, Rav Gored. He's unnoticed by many of us, and it should not be the case. He was a true hero, and who knows if not for him, there may not have been a Declaration of Independence. Who knows what would have happened? And if not, we would not have any reference to God in the Declaration of Independence. And who knows without him what Jewishness we would have in the state. So it's so important to recognize